Welcome to Slayer Drop Locked. In this series, I will only be able to obtain items from monsters by killing them while I'm on a Slayer task. I am unable to pick up item spawns or trade in shops, in addition to the normal Ironman rules. The full rules are a little bit complicated, but you can read more about the rules in the description. Thanks for watching. Any feedback is greatly appreciated. Let's get to it. So we've been starting this episode off strong with our Reaper assignments. I'm just skipping the KBD tasks because KBD is a little bit too difficult for me right now. But the giant mole is definitely completable, and I'm able to get pretty decent drops from it. I'm really hoping to get a Dragon 2H, as that would be a nice tier 60 melee upgrade for me. But I don't have too high hopes because it's extremely rare. Also, we're able to turn all of our mole bits to get some seeds from Wyson. Bird's Nest will also be useful in the future for making Sarah brews, but that's really far away still. Back to the Slayer grind, we're just killing some ogres, and I got another longbone drop. I'm pretty sure that quest will be completable, so I can turn this in for some construction XP in the future, but I'm not 100% sure. Our next task, I got either Earth Warriors or Green Dragons, but I didn't want to use the token. I'm also very extremely happy for this because I finally get an extremely important upgrade for the account, a loop half of a key. This allows me to make a Ring of Wealth, which will make my rare drop table drops a lot better. Of course, this is from the Dragonstone that I get from the crystal chest. This is in Taverley, and we also get a papaya tree seed, which might be useful in the future. Also, during our task, we got another superior Earth Warrior. I really like how these superior creatures make Slayer just a little bit more entertaining with a little change up, you know. And from here, I decided to do some just trash Slayer assignments. And it's not super bad because I get a whole lot of fishing bait, which is really important for the account now that I'm 51 fishing? 52 fishing. I don't remember. This level lets me get Desert Soul, which is a new food, and it's really strong. It just takes one fishing bait, you know, and it heals me for 1,450, and it's just like, it's the cream of the crop, my favorite food now. Speaking of crops, I've actually been doing some farming runs. Not super efficient with it, but, you know, at least I'm getting some herbs. Did a couple more garbage slayer tasks, but nothing like super interesting with those. But I do have a medium clue, which I decided to open, and it takes me to the lighthouse. The lighthouse is an interesting clue step because it requires Horror from the Deep to be completed. Unfortunately, I don't have the agility level to start that yet, but I just started training agility at the gnome course. And this dude yells at me, like he whistles at me like a cat call. I'm just like, what the hell is this? So I click on him to see what he wants. And this dude hits me on the head and knocks me out. I'm like, what the hell is this game now? So anyway, Jagex has me doing this like 3-year-old puzzle. It's actually moderately difficult because I'm not super smart, but I actually finish it in time to get the reward. And of course, what is RuneScape without a little bit of gambling? You have the option to gamble your experience where you'd either get double or half or just the normal amount. So I'm like, well, I'll get a level anyway, so whatever. And I gamble it, and it just gives me the normal reward. And this dude knocks me out again, like really? God, man. So anyways, I start this Horror from the Deep quest, and then I realize that I cannot actually open the door from this side. I have to complete more of the quest, which I don't have the requirements for yet, which means I gotta destroy this clue, which kinda sucks, but it is what it is. And once again, I'm just gonna re-roll my KBD assignment to get another mole assignment, because those are the only two I can get right now. I did a few more garbage Slayer tasks, but then I went back to get my normal one, and I got Shades. Then I get more Divination levels with my daily caches. And I get a whole lot of fireworks by hitting 71 combat off my strength and HP levels here. These fireworks are just like so excessive, but it's cool. So just a few more kills here. Let me know in the comment section if you guys want to see like every loot that I get from all these bosses, or if you just want to see the major ones, because for the most part it's a whole lot of nothing unless I get levels like I do here. So I'm hitting 59 Slayer here with that 7,000 Slayer XP. Give me our mole bits. So I decided to do something that might be seen as a little bit controversial. I decided to do some training in Dungeoneering. I'm of course not going to use any of my rewards from Dungeoneering, like buying anything with the tokens, as that wouldn't be allowed. But I think because Dungeoneering is basically XP only, I should be able to train here. The XP per hour isn't like super insane. I know that the charts are saying like super high XP per hour, but that's just because it takes me so long to get through the floors that it resets whenever I actually get to the point of making my proto leather bodies. Anyway, so my goal here is to get to 55 crafting to be able to make my Dragonstone ring. That I still need a few more levels to be able to actually make it into a ring of wealth, but as long as people are okay with me doing training in Dungeoneering, I think I might even do this for some other skills that are a little bit more difficult to train, like maybe fire making. I can't think of anything else right now, but fire making is the one that comes to mind because it might just be so difficult to get logs in the future. You know, if you guys are against me using Dungeoneering to train these skills, though, maybe I can find a way to just like get some gems and then drop them or something in the future. Um, I'm really open to feedback on this, but like I said, I mean, it's just for XP. I'm not going to be getting the Dungeoneering rewards, so I don't see anything super wrong with it. But just let me know in the comments. Also, what the fuck is this boss? Look, I have freedom on, but I still get stunned by his arrow trap. Freedom on, I get hit, and I can't move with freedom. Like, what is this? Also, it does it with anticipation, which isn't super surprising. Jagex really needs to look at Dungeoneering as a skill. It has so many bugs, like this door that's half sank into the floor. Like, come on, Jagex, you're better than this. I also finished out my Shades task with a fire making level up to 22 fire making. And now we pick up another assignment. We get cockatrices, as well as another mole assignment. And then we get another Earth Warrior assignment. I also got another Renowned Earth Warrior of something. It's just a elite mob that gives a few extra drops, but they're still pretty interesting. And our next task, we get Vampires, which is pretty decent because they give decent magic experience, which I'm going for right now. Also up to 59 Divination now. It's so easy to get points after 45, by the way. So I'm trying to save a little bit of food while I do them all, but sometimes I make mistakes and I forget to use freedom and I die. Just a couple kills later, I get an extremely valuable drop for me. So far I haven't gotten any pure essence from any of my Slayer assignments. Also, I almost died, like, oh my god, I didn't see that before, but I got 600 pure essence. Just a few kills later, and we hit 61 attack, as well as 25 total mill kills. 25 kills already, wow. And another unique drop from the mole, we get numbing roots. And with this Reaper assignment finished, we hit 60 Slayer. A really important level. I'm really happy to have hit 60 Slayer already in just 9 episodes. Very nice. And to go with our new 60 Slayer, we just hit 60 Divination. Also another fantastic level. And just like that, we're back to the Slayer grind. Like I said, vampires are really nice to train on for magic, because they're weak to fire spells, and they also give us clues. Medium clues specifically. Just grabbing one here. Also, ghouls are another fantastic task. You can see in the top left some of our XP per hour. It's not super impressive, but we also got a Law Talisman. I didn't even know that these dropped those, honestly. Still pretty cool. I'll take it. Our next task here, we get Aberrant Specters. I actually have to buy a new piece of Slayer armor for this as a nose peg. If you don't wear it, they drain your stats super hard, so 61 Divination. Just like that. Caches are like so easy, it's so nice. And after this, I decided to finally train my smithing and mining levels up to 54 rune. I just had to run through all of my mithril salvages, and then I also used my stone spirits as well. Just smith and miscellaneous stuff. I don't even think I recorded those, but it got me up to 50. Let me know in the comments if you want to see every single roll. It gets a little bit tedious, so I don't always feel like recording all of it. It's easier just to show what I'll smith at the end. So I decided to just get rid of my salvages in the Faldo party room, but nobody else was there with me, so they're gone inside balloons now. If I accrue enough salvages, maybe I could just do a giveaway or something, or just give it to anyone that comments on my video. Just future thoughts. Anyway, now with 50 smithing, I can finally roll for my rune items. I got pretty lucky with the rolls, not gonna lie. The plate body is of course guaranteed because it's a huge rune salvage, but the rest I was able to make almost an entire rune set, just missing the boots. So after this I had to make some air runes because I'm running low and I'm trying to train up my magic level. I just made a few hundred for now. I'm not trying to use up all of my pure essence, but I really needed air runes, so that's why I'm doing it. Just training up my magic on every single task I can, even though it's not the most optimal way of training. I'm really just trying to get to 65 or 68, I can't remember what the level is. My primary goal is just to get to that Ring of Wealth. I just need to be able to enchant the ring. And the only thing holding me back is my magic level now, so just gotta grind it up. If anyone has any tips on possibly getting me some faster magic XP, I'm always open to hearing what you have to say. Been loving the feedback so far. I did not enjoy this Basilisk task, by the way. I hated it so much that I just decided to go to Vanica, and he gave me Ice Fiends. Ice Fiends are a lot easier to kill because I can actually use magic on them, and they also gave me a clue scroll. After that Ice Fiend task, I got a Flesh Crawler task, which wasn't super bad, but then I got Ice Giants. Ice Giants suck because they're hard to find without Ice Warriors around them, so it's just a little bit annoying. Also during this task, I was lucky enough to find a penguin spy. I've never actually seen this in game before. I've seen it in other people's videos, but I didn't know I didn't even need anything for them to appear. And it just gives you a casket. It's pretty dope. Unfortunately, my casket was actual garbage, so it was free money, so whatever. Also started trying to finish one of my clues, and I saw the Circus D&D, and I decided to just give it a go and see how much magic XP I could get, and I actually got a level, up to 59 magic. Almost 60. Just a few steps later, I found the casket for that clue I had, and lucky me, Ironman luck, I get 300 air runes, which is super huge. Saves me so much pure essence. After this, I got just a normal wolf task, which isn't super impressive. And then I got hill giants, which is a pretty good task for training magic. After that hill giant task, I got a ghost task. And of course, I'm doing this task in the Revenant Caves. And while I'm doing this Revenant task, I finish the task and I actually get a Bloodweed seed, which is worth 82k. Wasn't expecting that, so it's a very welcome drop. Couple more easy, uneventful Slayer tasks, nothing super important here. Skipping forward a few more easy tasks, we just hit 60 magic. This is another fantastic level because it means that we are able to go to the wilderness and get us a tier 60 staff now. I also finished all of the pieces of the diviner's equipment from doing my daily cash runs. This helmet lets me teleport to turn in my chronicles, but I mean I don't train divination that way, but it's still nice to have. I'll take it. So skipping a few more easy Slayer tasks I did at Jacqueline, I decided to just go for the wilderness magic equipment in the mage training arena. Unfortunately, with my first attempt, I actually died to the last boss, which kind of sucks. I lost 100 air runes as well as a bunch of jugs. I still have some in the bank, so it's not a huge deal. I wanted to be safe in case I got PK'd, but ugh. After that, I had prayer, so the last boss was actually really easy. I don't have to kill all the first phases again, which is really nice. It would suck to have to fight all them again because I, would have to use food again, but it's alright. So finishing this magic training arena thing, I decided to go with Saradomin. I think that it's the coolest looking cape. It matches my Mystic, light and blue. So, I got to get a little fashionscape in. And this is actually a huge upgrade for the cape slot for magic. And then also we get the tier 60 weapon upgrade to the Saradomin staff. And with our new staff, we're going to try to finally kill KBD. So I got really close with this kill, but unfortunately I ran out of prayer and food, so I had to teleport out. Just a couple more lucky hits and I would have had it. I'm going to do some quests next week, and hopefully I'll be able to unlock the anti-dragon shield from Dragon Slayer, and then hopefully I'll be able to kill KBD. So that's it for this episode. I'm just going to put the stats I gained up on the screen now. As you can see, I gained 131 total level this episode. So that puts us at just over 1,000 total level now. Pretty amazing milestone if you ask me. Of course, the majority of this is coming from me just spamming Dungeoneering a bunch, as well as some herblore levels. Those are the main ones, but I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please comment, like, subscribe, and let me know if you have any constructive feedback for me. As always, thanks for watching. Peace.